Hey there folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. It's time to work on rebuilding Qumran. Weekly quests, all the grinds is not gloom. Ready to get get to work, are you? Good. As per the chief's instructions, your task is to gather items of the machines left behind that might prove useful for rebuilding our village. Do you know any suitable places for this? Yeah. There's a room factory strewn with machina. Ooh-ho! That sounds perfectly forbidding! While you're out there searching, I'll get my tools ready for dismantling. I look forward to seeing the spoils of your foray. Yay! Finally made it to the wreckage. And there's more back here. No, it's just that one down there. Okay, let's head back. That was a very exciting trip. I remember right, I get to do it next week too. If it wasn't for work, I would have done this right before reset and then just done two back to back. But work. Besides, it was fine. I mean, I didn't get early pulled on in tower. Like, that never happens. Right, you're upset I'm not level 80. Well, drenched my beard. I've never seen anything like this. It's not going to suddenly spring to life and strangle me, is it? Well, if you're sure, I'll set about fighting it at once. Oh, I should mention that the chief was looking for you. Seems he has news to share. Something dreadful, I shouldn't doubt. Alright. Lolly, you'll never believe this, ho, Arya. Something's arrived at the village for you. From Konogg. It looks to be some kind of technological... What's it? See this gold pattern here? I haven't the faintest idea how you'd read it, though. What archive the siblings built should do the trick. I have just a thingamabob for the job. Huh? So you just wave this archive at it? Well, there you go. Feel free to check it at your leisure. You know, might be as Konogg's up and left the village, but the fact that he's still keeping in touch, it gives me hope that he hasn't given up on us yet. So I'll keep doing what I can. I'll keep working to change this village into a place that Konogg would want to return to. We've got lots of mountains to climb. It's going to take a lot of time, but bit by bit and with your help, I'm sure we'll get there. You obtained a message from Konogg. The message can be viewed in your portal archive, which is available in your collection of duty sections of the main menu. So, collect... Right, I have it shortcutted for a reason. Portable archive. Oh my gosh, I have so many new things to read. Konogg's messages. Dear Arya. Okay, what the heck? This is like tiny. Let's make it a little bit bigger. There we go. Dear Arya, I hope this message finds you. I'm going on a journey to learn the secrets of the White Spheres for myself. Maybe some of them will be of use to you. I'll keep a record just in case. Konogg. So, yeah, that is it for this week. I really wish they would have unlocked this with Endwalker, but, yeah. Available 3 to 1 a.m. Earth time. That's 3:05 right now, to give you an idea when I'm recording this. Yeah. At least make it daily. Like, come on. So anyway, yeah. Yay. Weeklies. Alright, so week 2 is basically the same as week 1 if I remember right, but all that grinds is not gloom. Ready for another foray, are you? Well, if it wouldn't be too much of a bother. Excellent, let our inexorable march towards failure continue. So, do you recall the machina you brought back last time? Unfortunately, they're far gone, and I couldn't salvage much of them. Do you think you could bring back more of the same? If you think it best. Thank you! With the bits from the extra specimens, I think we can put together something useful, even if we're inevitably doomed to fail. Sure. Oh my gosh, I've been doing way too much Zadnor. And I'm just like hitting the orsicle now constantly. Alright, machine life form wreckage in my very mismatched dancer outfit right now because I haven't actually gotten level 80 gear for it. And machine life form wreckage. Pop out over here. Yes, precisely the same as last time. This ought to suffice for our purposes. Thank you. You know, I've been feeling a little bit more optimistic in spite of myself. By keeping occupied with our work, I find my mind doesn't stray towards the doom and gloom as often as it used to. It seems it's better to take action than being idle with negative thoughts. If only it weren't so hard to take action in the first place. I know, right? Well, I should be getting back to my work. Perhaps you could report to the chief in case he has other tasks that want doing. Thanks again for bringing the parts. Lolly, just the center I've been looking for, ho! Another one of those recording devices has arrived from Konogg. It seems the lad has more he wants to say to you. Here. When you have a moment, be sure to see what's on it. You there! Yes, the two of you! What are you doing, talking and nodding suspiciously? What are you up to? You're conspiring to take over the village, aren't you? Just like those murderous machines! Huh? What am I... What did I just... Oh, my head! What? Something's not right with Black, and it's not quite the same sort of not right what follows a few too many casks of ale. Well, whatever it is, it's nothing you need to worry about. I'll take care of it. Now then, was there something else you needed? Is there anything I can help with? Well... Excuse me. Ew, what do you want? If you're here to mock us, have done with it and leave us be. No, I'm not here to mock you. On the contrary, I want to join you. I'm usually not one to get involved, preferring to observe from a safe distance while making the occasional comment to remind people of my presence. But seeing how hard you've been working for the village, I couldn't help but want to make myself useful for a change. Well, we could certainly use all the help we can get. What say you, Arya? Shall we welcome him into the crew? Thank you! I'm certain you won't regret it. After that strangeness with Glad, I wasn't sure what to expect from my dour friend, but it sure wasn't an offer to help. Anyway, I'll find a moment to talk with the fellow about our plans, and when he's managed to settle in, you ought to have a word with him too. But to answer your earlier question, there's nothing we need you for right now. Only a matter of time before we call on you again, though, so kick your feet up while you can. A weekly quest which continues the story is now available from the Dour Dwarf in Comra. Lend your aid and help the dwarves of Comra to rebuild their home. You obtain a message from Konogg. The message can be viewed in your portable archive, which is available in your collection in the duty section of the main menu. And by weekly quest, they mean it's available in 2 days. Anyway, so yeah, that's this week. I guess we should see what Konogg has to say this week. Okay. Dear Arya, I forgot to mention, I brought a cub with me. It assures me that the spheres came from a different world and their purpose is to invade others by duplicating the machine life forms. It's weird to think that to someone, ours is the other world. Konogg. Indeed, indeed. So yeah, I guess next week. Or, you know, for you it's gonna be a few seconds, for me it's gonna be a few days. Yay! Alright. Week 3. Merchant of Comra. I appreciate you letting me join you, and apologize for my earlier rudeness. Not to make an excuse, but it's been a trying time for us all. Now, I've been pondering the ways in which I might contribute to the rebuilding effort. Dang it. I don't have many talents now outside of those considered normal for a dwarf, such as drinking. At any rate, people do say that I have the gift of the gab. Using this gift, I have a mind to peddle wares in the outside world to earn coin to put towards our work. There's just one problem. At the moment, we don't have anything that would fetch a halfway decent price. No, we need something more unusual and exotic than our grog and automata. As I've racked my beard for ideas, it came to me, what could be more unusual and exotic than objects from another world? Machines have a base inside the crater, and I understand it's brimming with all manner of their paraphernalia. Such items are guaranteed to fetch a high price. We just need someone to venture in to retrieve them. You. I'm not sure they'd be worth that much. As long as it's unusual, I'm confident I can spin the sales pitch for it. Oh yes, the coinbase of Gilmore would trip over themselves for such rare curios. So just bring them back the items and leave the rest to me. Our coffers will be full before you know it. Literally the same thing. No, it's not. It's not machine parts. It's exotic paraphernalia. So wait. It's not Copy Factory either. It's Puppet's Bunker. Hold up. Good thing I caught myself there. It might be late, okay? We're in this way too late in the day. Way too little sleep. Alright. Let's go. Hey, heavy container. I'm gonna have to go further. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go further. Oh my gosh. Way down there. Oh, You know what? I'm gonna do something. I'm probably crazy for this, but I'm just gonna warp back to Still Tide. Alright, back from the crater. Are you? Come. Show me what you were able to find. Oh, strange and wondrous items all. I'll examine everything closely before I attempt to peddle them, but these ought to be snapped up with nary a fuss. Thanks for bringing these. Now I can do my little part for our village. Ah, and before I forget, the chief was asking for you earlier. If you have a moment, go and see what he wants. Alright, and so he's got the timer for next week already. I think. Oh, yeah, now it's just like, by the way, do the other thing first. Lally dollars, you already guessed. Oh, but another recording device has arrived from Konogg. Here. As far as I can tell, he's sending them at regular intervals. What could the boy be up to? I could ask you the same. What devious scheme are you plotting? Well, whatever it is you want to see, this is my village and I'm not letting you have your way with it. Huh? Why did I say that? Why did I feel so angry? Forget I said anything. As you can see, Glag's still behaving strangely. When I tried talking to him earlier, he all but told me to bugger off. On the face of it, you'd assume he takes exception to what I did at the meeting. But this is a little too strange. At any rate, this is my problem to deal with, not yours. You just focus on doing your part for the cause, eh? Getting the message from Konogg. View the portal archive, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, Dower Dwarf has Merchant Comra. Available next week. I'm literally actually doing this, you know, like 20 minutes after reset. This is 20 minutes now, right? It changed. That's a daylight savings. Yeah, okay. Anyways, that's not getting me to collection. Which is literally right there. Wow, I'm silly. Alright, Konogg 3. Dear Arya, I found out that 2B and 9S accessed the spheres before this all started, which is why they knew about the machine lifeforms' plans to take over our world. They added their own data to that of the machine lifeforms when copies were being made, like some sort of technological virus apparently, so that they could come here and stop the machines. They were our allies from beginning to end. Konogg. Huh. Okay, well, I guess we'll find out more next week. Well, few moments for you, next week for me. It just felt like saying it, okay? Okay. 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 Alright. Week 4. Getting there. We're getting there. The Merchant of Comra. Ah, I was wondering when you would come by again. The items you brought back last time are perfect, but I'm hoping to have more stock before I head to Yulmore to do my peddling. Could I trouble you to go on another foray into the crater? Really? That's what you want? Why? Okay, fine, fine. Probably have to go, like, all the way to the end, too, don't we? Yeah, way down there. Like, infiltration. Right. That's the thing for tower. Right. Silly. Silly me. Alright, was it in 2B's room here? Or at least a item is. Now where? All the way down there. Of course. Urge? Right behind me. Right behind me. Alright. Let's exit to the mountains. Let's get out of here. So we can turn this in. Where am I going? This way. There you are. Were you able to find anything else of interest? Marvelous. With the addition of this little law, I'm now ready to set forth. If truth be told, I'm a little daunted by the prospect of going all the way to Yulmore, but if I have confidence in myself, and some grog is always good for that, I'm sure that all will be well. Oh yes, I'll see to it our wares fetch the best coin they can, and prove to everyone that I'm worth more than the ale I can hold. Thanks for all your help, my friend. I'll be fine from here, so you can let the chief know as much. Oh. Look, no quest popped up. Told you we were getting there. Am I on? Yes. Lally-ho there, ho, Arya. You'll be pleased to hear another recording device has arrived. I know what you're up to. Oh, yes, I can see through your ruse. You pretend to be a friend while spreading vile rumors about me behind my back. Well, you're not going to drive me out of my own village. I'd rather die beardless and dry, you hear me? Beardless and dry! Ugh, what am I doing? What? Well, it seems the visit I paid Glag the other day backfired. Hard to tell if trying to reach out to him is better than not doing anything. But that's enough about Glag. Let's talk about cheerier things. Owing to everyone's hard work, the village is starting to look like itself again. This had the effect of inspiring another one of us to volunteer to help. The fellow's been wanting to speak with you, so let me call him over. Oi! Arya's here, if you wanted a word. Chief, Arya. I've always believed our actions speak for us, and I've always respected them as dare to make things happen rather than sitting around. Sitting around's what I've been doing while you labor to rebuild our village. And made me ashamed of myself. I want to help too, if you'll have me. Whatever problems we may have had in the past, having more commerce can only be a good thing. We'll enjoy this, of course. I'm glad we're on the same page. Thanks for giving me a chance. I'm ready to get to work. Just tell me what you need me to do. I'll start by having a chat with a fellow and see how we can contribute to the cause. Perhaps you can look in on him later. I'm sure he'd appreciate hearing from you. And that's why no quest popped up. Oh, a quest which continues the story is now available from the decisive dwarf in Combra. One day, and help the dwarves of Combra to rebuild their home. You obtained a message from Konogg, you have a media, portal archive, blah 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 blah. We ain't there yet, all. We ain't there yet. Anyway, portable archive. Let's go. Message 4. Dear Arya, the White Spheres have ties to 2B and 9S's world, which is almost inconceivably advanced. I found that data there is stored by machines bearing the names of gods, and even the tiniest glimpse of the smallest portion of reveals memories by the hundreds. People's memories. What does it mean? I need to know. Konogg. Well, we've got at least another week ahead of us, so... Hip hip hooray! Yeah. Alright, another week and another weekly quest. How to catch an automaton. An automaton. Whichever. Oh, it's you. I've been meaning to apologize for my behavior at the meeting. For all my bluster, I had nothing to offer. You made me see the hypocrite that I was. I'm determined to do better. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't struggling now. We need more automata to help us rebuild, you see, and I thought that we could repurpose the ones we've got guarding the village. But when I went to shut one down, the blasted thing tried to bash my head in. Barely escaped with my beard, I tell you. Whoever programmed in did their job a little too well. You're supposed to be a mighty warrior, though, ain't that right? You got subdue an iron beer for me. Just show how it's done. If I could see it once, I reckon I could deal with him by myself. Oh, alright. I'm in your debt. Here, take the sack. You can slip it over an iron beer to keep it subdued after you've knocked it around enough. Fine. Let's go subdue a iron beard here. Stick to the buff and nonsense, but you know what? It's fine. Get this weekend down under 50. Or lower. Bugger, my beard! You took care of the automaton so quickly, I would have missed if I blinked. Thanks for bringing this thing back, but for the lesson as well. I reckon I've got the trick of it now. I'm also going to realize something. There ain't no action so noble as one that you take for another. I'll keep that close to my heart and strive to be someone who strives for others, just like you. By the way, the chief came looking for you while you were outside the village. It seemed important, so go and see what he wants, eh? Fine. Lally and another recording device has arrived. So whatever Konogg's up to, as long as he keeps sending these, we can assume he's safe and well. Anyway, here you go. Chief, can I speak with you for a moment? Sure, what is it? It's Glad. I ran into him just now, and he was behaving oddly. Just when you think he's angry, he suddenly bursts into tears, and the next thing you know, he's talking with you like you're an old friend. He's been that way since the meeting. But I'll sort him out, so don't worry. Thanks for bringing me word, and let me know if he knows anything else. It seems Vlad's condition isn't common knowledge yet, but it's only a matter of time if it continues to worsen, like it seems to be doing. Sorry I'm saying all this out loud, but it's not your problem to deal with. Just stay focused on the rebuilding. That's how you'll best help us. Obtain a message from Konogg, blah 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 blah. Now let's try and read it before I sneeze, because I'm currently holding back a sneeze. Alright, we want the portable archive. This was me thinking this was the last week, but it's the second to last week. Dear Arya, I knew all along, really. I knew that Anogg was dead, and that thing with me only looked like her. But being with her, whatever she was, it kept me alive. It made me want to go on living. If spirits can recreate anything, rebuild it in our world, then surely they can grant me this. Konogg. Whew, it's getting heavy. Is this last one just the same? Yeah, okay, so it's just gonna be the same quest next week. Cool. So that's gonna be this week. See you next week, which I think next week is the last one. I hope. I thought this was the last one, but it's not, so, you know. I do vaguely recall doing that particular quest last, so next week may be the last one, so. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm good at this. Alright, after a few unnoticeable by you all delays, let's do the next quest. How to catch an automaton. An automaton. Ah, it's you again. Thanks to you, we've now got a good lot of automata helping us out, but we could still do with more. Not too busy? Do you think you could retrieve another iron beer for us? Rest assured, you won't be doing it alone this time. I'm gonna retrieve one too. When we're done, let's meet back here. Happy deactivated! It's right out here. Actually, I have to be careful since, you know, I'm level 90 and these are like 78. Please don't be worried about aggro. 50 white, right? No, it's 25. Okay. Nice and easy. Put my foot asleep, what the heck? Foot, why do you do this? Did not agree to this. Whew, that was rough going with your example. I managed to shut down the automaton at the end. How about you? Yeah, here we are. Great, with these 2 additional units on duty, I'll be able to spend more time doing... I'll be able to spend more time doing things that Automata can't do for the rebuilding. Yes. That's it. Thanks to you, I found something I can do for Kamra. But as helpful as you are, it wouldn't do to rely on you forever. Now from this point on, I make sure I can get by on my own when the time comes. There might be others who could use a hand though, so you ought to talk to the chief. Thanks again, and be seeing you. Alright. Yay, it's all happy! Woo! So happy! Lovely, we've done it all, Arya! We've restored Commerce to the way it was. This calls for grog. Lots of it. Before I drink myself silly, I should put this in surer hands. It's another recording device from Konogg. For all this time, we still don't know where the lad is, but I hope he'll return soon so we can marvel at the fine work we've done with our village. Speaking of returning, could you come with me, Arya? There's something else I want to tell you. Some days ago, Glag suddenly vanished from the village. I rounded up a crew of my miners, and together we set out to find him. His trail led us deep into the machine's base inside the crater, to the place where we encountered the strange white orb. It was there that we found Glag, lying face down and unmoving. We rushed to his aid, but before we could do so much as roll him over, he got up and proceeded to walk off in the direction of the village, as if we weren't there, as if nothing had happened. Since then, Glag's been back to his normal self, as far as anyone can tell, at any rate. We have no idea what brought on those bursts of strange behavior. Perhaps the man just had too much to drink, perhaps it was something else. And whatever it was, we decided to keep things quiet and leave well enough alone. You're one of the few privy to the situation, so I thought I should let you know how it ended. I also want to thank you again. You've truly been a beard of gold, Arya, and we wouldn't have been able to rebuild our village without you. The way I see it, this place is as much your home as it is ours. So no matter where you go, know there will always be a tankard of ale waiting here for you. Ew, speaking. You obtained a message from Konogg. That's just going to be in your portal archive. But there's more! The portal archive. Konogg's message. For as long as I can remember, it's been just the two of us. Hardly anyone even bothered to be kind to us. But we always had each other. When I was with the Anogg, there was nothing to fear. What my sister wanted most was to get revenge on the world that had done this to us. I can't accept that the world got her first. I won't. Once the heart bleeds. Lolly, I can't thank you enough. Oh, Comra is looking like its old self again. Better, if we're honest. You can see that for yourself, though, so let me tell you something you don't know. I hear the automata Dwarven make have been spotted around Yulmore of late. Signature frog motif and all. Though, where would those city folks have gotten their hands on artistry like that? We certainly haven't been peddling them to outsiders, or you aside. I can think of one dwarf who might be, though. One with the right skills and little else to his name. If it is Konogg, well, I have a lot to say to him. I'm sorry, for starters. But it'd be nice if he could see how far we've come, the new Komra. I like to think he'd be happy here. Anyway, seeing as you're the worldly sort, I doubt you'll have too much trouble picking up his trail in Yulmore. Let me know what you find. Alright. Skyfriend. Just warp to Yulmore. I want to deal with it. Which is what happened. There. Easy and simple and easy. I'm speaking difficult. I've got gold! I've got jewels! I've got gold-plated jewels! Not interested in my wares. Pity. Well, did see a dwarf in black, though, yes. Odd little fellow. Came selling one of those GOG contraptions. Not quite to my personal taste, but a rare find to be sure. There's an order as well. Paid in advance. Say, if you're looking for the chap anyway, would you save me some time and take it to him? He mentioned he was sleeping down at the derelicts. Odd lad, as I said. Yeah, I'm not sure how familiar you are with the place, but fortunately he drew a map to his preferred hovel. How fortunate for me. Wait just a little longer, Anogg. With the machine technology, I can bring you back. I will. I'll make it work. I will. I will. I can't. Can't. I'm not good enough. Not good enough. Never good enough. I can't. Anogg, I can't do this. I can't live in a world without you. I just can't. You're such a crybaby. Anogg? I'm the one. Well, suffice it to say, them back. Thanks to your hard work and my innate genius, of course. I have nowhere to go. I'm all alone. That was before. You have me now. And don't you dare say we have nowhere to go. There's a whole world waiting for us, Konogg. Your Dark Apocalypse. The end. When after the sound, suddenly just Yomar music. But we aren't quite done yet. Let's go for the still tie because it's slightly closer. Lolly, don't keep me in suspense, ho! Did you find Konogg? You were right that he was in Yulmore, but now... That's disappointing. Still, I appreciate you letting me know all the same. What's that you have there? Some kind of fancy mead? Konogg. What's it for? Aside from the obvious, I mean. I think he'd appreciate if you passed it on to the woman who was injured. I will. I only wish things hadn't turned out like this. What happened to the village was bad enough. Then everyone was at each other's throats, and the Adblock and Konogg were gone. Don't even get me started on the Glag debacle. I keep turning it all over in my mind. I see nothing but the mistakes we made. And I wonder, how can any of us be sure that we won't make a mess of things again? Maybe we can. Maybe we just try to remember every single day how bloody wrong we probably are. And we learn to live with that. Maybe that's the only answer we get. Inner true. So yay! It's done! I don't have to worry about this anymore. And we pick up The Weight of the World Instrumental Orchestrion, which we heard like 5 seconds of in the cutscene. Should have played during the credits there. But anyway, that wraps up, as it said, your Dark Apocalypse. So a lot of people don't like this crossover. I think it's okay. It's different. So anyway, yeah, thank you for watching. The next part we'll do something. I actually don't remember what comes next. I actually recorded the next part so long ago that I actually don't remember. So something happens next time. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. If you really enjoy it, consider supporting the channel. Also, work really helps to keep being content like this and more. And links for that in the description below, along with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching, and until next time, this is rinimt signing out. Bye!